is sacred. It's the ultimate act of creation and surrender. And if you're here, if you're feeling that pull in your heart and your womb, then you already know you're meant to be there. You're meant to walk alongside birthing people as they tap into that primal energy, bringing new life into this world. But let's be real. Deciding to become a doula, it's like deciding to birth yourself into something new. It's raw, it's messy, and it takes guts. You don't know exactly how it's going to unfold, but you know you are meant for this. This calling to show up for others in one of the most sacred moments of their lives. In this video, we'll break down step by step how to become a doula so that you can bring that calling into the world with clarity and confidence. There's not a perfect way to become a doula, just like there's not a perfect way to give birth, but a little guidance along the way makes it a lot smoother. I'm Geneva Montano. I've been a midwife, a doula, and a birth educator for 20 years. I've been leading doula workshops for aspiring birth and postpartum doulas since 2017. And I've helped hundreds of people fulfill their dream of supporting birthing people. I started as a childbirth educator in 2004, and I taught birthing classes in a hospital. As soon as I started teaching classes, families started asking me to attend their births. So I looked into becoming a doula. And after attending my workshop, I thought, that's it? You're just going to send me out on my way after 2 days of training? If I wasn't already trained and working as a childbirth educator, I would have felt completely lost as to how best to support a birthing person, let alone how to become successful. My goal is to doula you through becoming a doula in this video, so you don't have to feel lost. By the way, I've created a free guide for you on how to become a doula. It's in the video description below. So download that free guide, hit subscribe, and let's get started. So what is a doula anyway? A doula is more than a birth coach or a labor assistant. We're guides to the sacred. We're there to hold space for birthing people to feel empowered, to remind them that birth is not a medical event, it's a rite of passage. We honor the sovereignty of the birthing person, reminding them that this is their body, their journey, their choice. We're there to support, not to control. When you step into the role of a doula, you are holding space for someone to remember their own inner strength, to walk with them as they navigate the beautiful, messy, sacred experience of bringing life into this world. You become a part of something bigger than yourself, a witness to the transformation, a keeper of the sacred. It is a huge responsibility, and it should be taken as such. Here's the truth. Being a doula is not your typical 9-to-5 gig. It's a lifestyle. And the on-call part, that's where the real challenge lies. It's just like birth. It's unpredictable, it's intense, it requires a whole lot of flexibility. You have to set up your life so that you can drop everything at a moment's notice. Can you leave work without hassle? Do you have childcare lined up for your kids? Do you have a bag packed and ready to go at all times? Do you have a car full of gas, knowing that you could be driving across town in the middle of the night? It's not glamorous, but it's necessary. Just like in labor, there's a surrendering to the chaos and unpredictability. But you'll also need to be grounded enough to hold it all together. Your life, your responsibilities, your sacred role as a doula. Set things up ahead of time, so when the call comes, you're ready to step into the circle. Because of the challenges of the on-call lifestyle, many people who set out to become a doula decide that it's not for them. There are some ways to make this work for you, like working with a group of doulas who share call, or working for a hospital-based doula practice. So if you know that this is your purpose in life, don't be discouraged. There are as many ways to become a doula as there are to give birth. Now you might be asking yourself, do I need to be certified? The short answer is no. If you have the heart of a doula, you're already there. You already understand that birth is sacred, that people deserve to feel empowered and supported. What certification does give you is the technical know-how. It teaches you the details, the stages of labor, comfort techniques, business tools, but certification can never give you that sacred knowing that you already have. Certification can open doors. It lets you work in hospitals or with co-ops. It allows you to bill insurance, including Medicaid in many states, so you can reach a wider community. But here's the thing, certification does not make you a doula. Your heart makes you a doula. Certification is a tool, not the essence of your work. Once you've made the decision, now it's time to dive into the learning. When you're deciding on a workshop, it's like choosing the right birth plan. Some programs are online, some are in person, some cost a few $100s, others a few thousand. Some focus on birth, some on postpartum care. The beauty of it is, you can choose what resonates with your heart and your purpose. There are hundreds of programs to choose from. and certification looks different with each of them. Some require additional education, like a childbirth class, a lactation class. Some require that you support a certain number of families before you're certified. Do your research and then just pick one that speaks to you. Like I said earlier, just like birth, there's no perfect way to do this, and you can't get it wrong. You'll be learning more about birth and business for the rest of your life once you're a doula. The workshop is just the beginning. Once you choose, this is where you'll discover the how to support the birthing person, how to guide them through the unknown, how to navigate your business with grace. You'll learn about comfort measures, stages of labor, ways to support the emotional and the physical needs of your clients. But you'll also learn about business, because let's face it, birth is sacred, but you still need to pay your bills. You'll learn how to market yourself, how to communicate with clients, and how to make your doula business something that can sustain you financially and spiritually. And here's the kicker. Birth isn't just about the physical. It's really about the soul. As a doula, you're holding space for both. You'll be walking a delicate line, supporting the physical needs of the birthing person while also honoring the sacred transformation happening within them. Pick a workshop that best addresses the things that feel most important to you as you support birthing people. Once you've completed your training and/or certification, it's time to take all that energy and birth your business into the world. You'll need to decide on your pricing, your packaging. Pricing is about more than just a number. It is how your price sits with you in your heart and your gut. The right price is the one that feels aligned with your worth and what you are offering, as well as the area you live in. You might offer a sliding scale to meet the needs of different families while still honoring your value. You get to decide what feels right. You also need to decide what will your packages include. Birth support, postpartum care, lactation help. Some doulas add photography or yoga. You get to decide what services you want to provide. Really, anything that feels fun and authentic to you, you can add it into a package. No one's dictating your path. You are the creator of your doula business, just like the birthing person is the creator of their birth experience. And of course, we need to do the boring legal stuff. You need an EIN from the IRS website. You'll need to register with the Secretary of State in your state. You'll need a business bank account to keep things professional. You'll need contracts and intake paperwork and a way to keep track of everything. There are many templates available online. Find one that you like and make it your own. Next, pick your business name. This is your sacred brand. What name resonates with your mission? What feels authentic to who you are and what you're bringing into the world? Make sure the name is available with the Secretary of State and as a domain name. Create a website. Your online presence is your business's birth announcement to the world. Keep it simple. Let people know who you are, what you offer, and how they can connect with you. Birth work isn't just about the one-to-one support you offer. It's also about community. Get yourself on social media where you can share your story, your wisdom, and your heart. All this takes time and it won't happen overnight, but you've got this. I believe in you. Just take one step at a time and do a little bit of work for your business every day. Before you know it, you've built your business. You've got your pricing, your website, your offerings. But now, how do you find clients? Just like in birth, it's about trust and relationships. Build connections with other doulas, with midwives, birth workers, doctors. Referrals are gold. You've got to collaborate and support each other. The number one way that most doulas get their first clients is from other more experienced busy doulas. So get out there, meet people. If there are no doula networking events in your area, then host one. Invite birthing people and show them why having a doula is one of the best decisions they can make. Your energy will speak louder than any advertisement ever could. Word of mouth is also a great tool to attract clients. When you show up authentically, when you're present and supportive, people will talk about you. Let your work speak for itself. Another way to get clients is on doula listing sites. Doula Match is a great place to connect with clients and get a sense of what doulas are charging in your area as well. It helps you see the market, get a feel for pricing. You'll also want to add yourself to both Google Business and Google Maps so that people can find you easily online. So, are you ready to walk the sacred path of a doula, to hold space for birthing people as they reconnect with their own strength and sovereignty, to remind them that birth is not just an event, but a sacred passage, a moment when they can own their body, their experience, and their power? Becoming a doula is not about fitting into a mold. It's about carving out your own path, just like a birthing person carving out their own path through labor. It's about showing up with love, with strength, with purpose. The world needs more doulas. The world needs you. So let's get to work. Don't forget to download your free guide to become a doula. And if you want to learn more about the joys of birth and being a birth worker, subscribe to my channel. Check out my book, Wisdom from the Womb, on Amazon, or join one of my doula workshops. Learn more at genevamontano.com.